What's up, guys? Have you ever been just sitting in your backyard and you look and you see a big fat juicy rabbit that you think, man, I just want to kill that fucker? Well, I have a gun for you that's pretty fucking good at doing that job. This is the first generation Gamo Swarm Maxxim. It is chambered in 177, and I'm going to be reviewing this for you guys today. This does go for about $200 on the current market. I just looked it up a minute ago, and that's the average price that I found for this rifle. Now, I did get it for about $250 back in 2019 or 2020. And honestly, it was worth the money, more than worth it. I've had it since 2020, 2019. I've beat the ever-living shit out of this rifle, and it's gotten me through probably 200-300 rabbits. It does come equipped with a 3x9 scope, 3.9x40, which is pretty nice. It's a decent scope, and it's more than good enough for a pellet gun. Realistically, most of the time, whenever you're hunting with a pellet gun, you're going to be hunting within 30 yards. But with this guy, I've killed rabbits and squirrels out to about 75, 80. And one about to 100 yards. I have attached a scope cam to this guy before and filmed a few rabbits that I've killed, which the video is linked below in the description. It's called Scope Cam Rabbit Hunting. I'll include a few clips here. Got him. Oh yeah. But this guy is very, very accurate and dependable. I've never had an issue with it except for one thing, which was this magazine seemed to have some problems. And if you look, I don't know if it's gonna focus, but if you look at it right here on the side of the magazine, you can see a little pin mark, an extra pin mark, because I had to screw an extra one in to get these little latches to work, because there is a spring system on the inside of this guy. And those springs over time will become just misplaced a little bit. So you have to re-tighten them and re-tension everything, which took me about 10-15 minutes. It's really not that big of a deal. But it does come with a 10-round magazine. So you just pop it out, press that button right here behind, and pop out the mag. And you got this guy right here, which you load into the back of. You simply just click it back down, break the barrel every time you want to shoot, and pull the trigger. Now, the accuracy of this gun is very dependable as well. I shot it at about 20 yards to make another video when I was comparing this guy to the Winchester 1100 SS pellet gun. This dude does shoot about 1300 FPS, and the grouping at 20 yards is about 1 MOA. For y'all who don't know what that means, it's about a 1-inch group at 20 yards. MOA is usually regulated at about 100 per the military, but since it's a pellet rifle, I'm just going to go with 20, 25, considering that's what I'm going to be shooting at. But for a pellet gun, a 1-inch group at 20 yards is not very bad, especially after owning this rifle for quite a few years. Now, over the years, I have had to make slight adjustments to the scope because I've hunted everything from bobcats to coyotes with this guy. Now, I have had people ask me if it can kill a bobcat, and I can tell you, yes, it can. I'd usually go with a gun, like a real firearm, but you totally could, in a survival situation, take down a bobcat or even a coyote with one of these. And I do use armor-piercing pellets for hunting, if it's bigger game. And I'm going to include another video in just a couple days about how to make those armor-piercing pellets, because they are pretty effective. They can punch through 28-gauge steel, which is pretty impressive for a pellet gun. I've also done the Vaseline pellet trick on this guy, and I included it in one of my videos, and I believe it's one of my short videos that I have it on. But basically with that, you break the barrel, and then it exposes the pellet at the back of the barrel right here in the loading mechanism up here. And you put Vaseline, like a little thumb drop of Vaseline, and rub it on the back of the pellet, and that's just going to create a compression. If you think about it like a diesel engine, it makes sense. Upon compression, it explodes. Another positive about this rifle is that the barrel is fluted, which is really nice. It's just a nice touch. It creates it more lightweight, but I do like the thickness of the barrel as well, because it does help with the sound, especially with it's called a whisper. That's what they call it at the front. It's supposed to look like a compensator or a suppressor, but it doesn't really do much. It still sounds like a little 22 going off sometimes. Another nice thing I like about this guy is the front trigger safety. It's this little black trigger right there in the front. You push it forward and you're ready to fire, but you can always keep it on safety, and then you try to pull that trigger, it won't go. The trigger is also adjustable, so you can adjust it with a Allen wrench, little torque wrench at the bottom. And I believe it's adjustable down to about 3.5 pounds. I also really like the butt pad on this guy. It's pretty good. If it was a real gun, then this would be extra nice. But the fact that it is an air rifle and it even comes with a padded butt pad, very padded butt pad with removable pads. It's just a nice extra touch on this gun, which is really what I can say about Gamo, is that they just add nice extra touches to what would be a normal pellet gun, plus increase the accuracy. So just the efficiency of this rifle, this air rifle, is top notch compared to other air rifles I've owned, especially compared to the 1100 SS, and I got a crappy Chinese 22 pellet gun too, which is pretty accurate, but it only has iron sights on it, so it's kind of, this gun is really nice. Also, if you attach a green light on the side of it, it can add a nice extra touch just for predator hunting at night. If you're gonna predator hunt with the Gamo, I would more than likely get the 22 version of this. I mostly got this rifle just for small game, like squirrels, rabbits, birds, whatever. And it does make hunting a lot of fun because it's extremely accurate, extremely reliable, and I've really never had any bad issue with this rifle that was not caused by me. If you guys want to see me hunt with this gun, you can go ahead and follow down on my channel and see the hunting video. It's called Scope Cam Rabbit Hunting. If you want to see this gun shoot Vaseline pellets, then it will also be down my channel, and you can go check that video out. And until next time, guys, stay safe and stay strapped.